Good morning, everyone. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and what just happened? So, as you know, it's MMA week on the channel, and I have to say it was awfully sporting of UFC to provide us with a what just happened just for this 1 week. Actually, that's sort of a dickhead thing to say. Anyway, Dana White called a press conference to announce that Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt are going to be the main event of UFC 200. But why? Said everyone. It's because John Jones has been pulled from the event because of an infraction found by USADA, which are an anti-doping agency. DC, Daniel Cormier, he's heartbroken because he doesn't have an opponent and he stands to lose a gigantic payday. Dana White is a very furious man indeed. That being said, UFC is still a stacked card, so as Dana White himself said, if it could have happened to one card, I guess it's best it happened to this one. You know, they've still got Lesnar, but this event, God, it's been through the crapper, hasn't it? Conor McGregor, now this. I mean, as WWE fans, we're sort of used to things being ruined at the last minute. You know, this is why we can't have nice things. The entire injury spate of the last year. Daniel Bryan retiring early, CM Punk just quitting. We're sort of used to things like not ending well. So it's sort of horrible to see it happen to UFC. Daniel Cormier has said, I will fight if Dana can provide me a dance partner. Dana says he's not going to make a fight just for the sake of making one, but there have been many fighters coming out on Twitter saying, I'll fight him, including Rockstar Spud. Go for it, son. Now, I don't know a lot about UFC, I'm just going to come out front and say that, but from the sounds of things, gosh, John Jones looks like a not very nice guy sometimes. Now, of course, it is innocent until proven guilty with these things, but USADA did test him back in June, and the kind of testing they would do for a fighter with a fight this high profile is rigorous. And so basically the fact that it's come out means that, well, it's probably true, but I shouldn't say that. That's kind of journalistically bad. Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt is now the main event. It will still be 3 rounds rather than 5. And Brock Lesnar's still probably going to lose. Hopefully not. We shall see. UFC 200, I'm sure will be great, despite a very last-minute, almost WWE-esque disappointment. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and that is what just happened. Have you ever wanted to learn everything about the man with the greatest moustache in the history of combat sports? I'm talking, of course, about Dan the Beast Severn. He's one of the most recognized fighters in MMA history, holding UFC gold and NWA gold at the same time. And in this book, Realest Guy in the Room, we swear it's not about Enzo Amore, he unloads on all of it. His humble beginnings, his rise to the top of MMA, his whole thing with Ken Shamrock, his time in WWF. So if you're young and have never heard of him, you owe it to yourself to pick this book up and learn a lot about a man who is very, 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 very good at hitting people. You can pick it up at shop.whatculture.com. Follow the link in the description.